What's up everyone, SolarJ here. Today I'm going to show you one way to make your beat unique using the sample slot automation feature on the analog rhythm. I will show you 3 different flavors of this procedure, each producing a different vibe, and at the end I will show you how to bring it to the next level using MIDI-CC controller like the Cowspad. So stick around and let's go! An amazing feature of the rhythm is that you can assign the LFO to the sample slot so that the sample number that is playing will increase or decrease according to the LFO waveform. To do that, let's pick a track, say track number 5. Let's go to the LFO section and select sample slot as the destination. What I like to do is to fill the sample pool with samples of a given kind, like all drums, all effects, all vocals, and so on. For these first examples, I filled the sample pool completely with drum sounds and effects. And already, by increasing the LFO depth, you can get really cool, glitchy beat results. You can experiment with the initial sample slot in order to have different results until you find something that you find nice. Let's see now how it sounds when the pool is filled completely with short vocal samples like chops and vocal one-shots. One nice thing to do is to manually play around with the sample tune to obtain really weird soundscapes. It's also quite interesting to add delay to the track. What happens if the sound pool is completely filled with synths one shot? Let's go and find out. So far we have seen 3 different flavors of using the sample slot automation, and there is room for infinite experimentation, but we have a problem. The delay, the sample slot, and the depth are all in different pages in the track menu. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to control all of these at once while performing? One way to do it is to use a MIDI controller and map the MIDI-CC to each part of your controller. Even though any MIDI controller with knobs or faders or even a MIDI keyboard would do the job, I really like to use the Cowspad for MIDI-CC. If you want to know more about it, I made a video on the topic, you can check it out here. So for today, I mapped the X-axis to the sample slot, the Y-axis to the sample tune, the slider to the end of the sample, and the FX depth to the delay amount. This way, I can stay on the LFO page on the rhythm and perform all the mapper parameters with the Cowspad and just work with the depth on the rhythm. Check this out. You can change the length of the sample, add delay, change the pitch, the offset of the sample slot, and here I can adjust the depth. Every time I change the depth, the initial sample number and the end sample number will change. So we get every time different combinations. conclude, I think the sample slot automation is one of the coolest features on the Rytm. It gives this unpredictable behavior that resembles the modular world, and I love it. When used with awareness, like by loading samples that have a theme or a structure, and with that I mean not just random samples, it can really add cool atmospheres to your beat. MIDI-CC can be used to perform with this procedure without changing pages on the Rytm, and touch controllers are really cool for that in my opinion. In our case, the Chaos Pad can only send the MIDI on one channel. Since every track on the Rytm corresponds to one MIDI channel, it would be great to try mapping controllers that can send MIDI on different channels in order to repeat the procedure for multiple tracks at once. Before leaving, consider slapping a like and subscribing to the channel to boost my motivation to create more content. Thanks for watching and see you next time!